Tonight, outrage over disturbing images of a horse laid out in distress.
No excuse for animal abuse.
After a working horse named Ryder collapsed in a New York street Wednesday.
I heard this thud, and I look over my shoulder, and there's this creature in the middle of 9th Avenue. He was struggling to get up, and the driver of the carriage was trying to help him get up.
Heartbreaking video shows police officers trying to cool the animal down with water and ice as New Yorkers looked on.
The guy immediately got off the horse carriage and he started whipping and saying, "Get up, get up." I'm like, bro, don't whip your horse. Like, he obviously needs some water. He looks dehydrated.
It was really hard to watch, honestly. You know, my personal feelings, it's not the 1800s. There's no need for that in New York City.
While carriage rides are a New York attraction for visitors from around the world,
can't go to Central Park without thinking about the carriages.
Peak tourist season comes with peak temperatures.
If you think it's been hot, you are absolutely correct.
Begging the question, how hot is too hot for these horses?
I think it is too hot for the horses. I mean, I understand that it's real festive, it's real New York. Maybe we can wait till the heat wave is over and then maybe resume back after the 90 degrees are over with.
But the union rep for carriage drivers says the summer heat is not the culprit here, adding that horses aren't allowed out on especially hot and humid days, and the temperatures were safe when Ryder collapsed.
They were hosing the horse down as a precaution, but they checked all of his vitals. He had good temperature, good, color in his gums and everything like that.
The union says the vet made a preliminary diagnosis of EPM, a neurological infection caused by possum droppings. Ryder's fall reigniting a years-long debate about whether the horses should be put to work and whether there should be more regulations in place. Seen by some as iconic.
Very corny.
Nope. Classic.
And others as inhumane.
You deserve to be free.
The scene has played out time and time again in pop culture, but advocates have tried to have the practice banned in the city, saying horse-drawn carriages are cruel and unsafe, calling on local politicians to step up.
They are aiding and abetting this egregious animal abuse.
This after former Mayor Bill de Blasio promised to end the practice while campaigning almost a decade ago.
They're not humane. They're not appropriate to the year 2014. It's over.
But he finished 2 terms, and the promise is unfulfilled. Last year, current Mayor Eric Adams said he was open to discussing the issue, but did not commit to supporting a ban.
And Steven Romo joins us now from Central Park. Steven, so many people wondering right now, how is Ryder doing this evening?
Yeah, so much concern for that horse. We spoke to the carriage union reps again this evening, and they say he is eating and drinking, but they're still waiting for the blood test to come back to see if they can confirm that diagnosis. And if it is confirmed, he's likely going to have to retire. Meanwhile, those animal rights advocates we were mentioning, they're saying that regardless if this was heat or illness or overwork, they say that there's no excuse to treat a horse that way. They say that right now they're concerned because they were able to count the ribs in that video. They were able to count Ryder's ribs. So they're asking the NYPD to investigate this. Gotti?